Welcome to Real. All right, we are live. Hello, everybody. I hope my internet is okay. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. We're broadcasting live on our Facebook page and our YouTube channel. So if you're tuning in live right now, please say hi and tell us where you're watching from. Would love to get your engagement on our live segment for today. Yeah, so I hope I do have a good internet connection. But anyway, yeah, so hello everybody, and it's been a while since I did my Digibus 101 live segment. There's a lot of things that we have to, focus on for the month of September, and we're so very grateful. We've seen all our postings. So thank you so much everybody for supporting us and for celebrating with us as we reach our sixth milestone in the business. We are very grateful, and I'll be sharing with you some more information about that for the coming days on what is it for us, when we reach that milestone in the business. We'll share that. But today we do have. Oh yeah, am I live? Okay, yes. So today, I'll be answering again one of the common questions we have in our digital business. So this is Digibus 101. So this is actually a segment where I would where most of the common questions people have about the business is being answered, right? And would love to get your engagement as well on our session for tonight. And if you have some other questions that you wanted to ask, just feel free to comment or just maybe send us a message so we can also guide you in setting up your own business. Okay, so again, this if this is your first time joining me, I am so glad that you're here. My name is Coach Jel, and together with my husband Christian, we are helping working parents like you, like us before, build an income online so you can have more time, more freedom, and more presence with your family. Now, one of the most common questions that I usually get is what exactly is the webinar about? So it's there in the banner. So tonight, we are going to talk about that because this is really the first and most important steps if you're curious about how this business works, right? So you've probably seen me, mentioning watch the free info session or join the webinar, the free webinar. But what exactly will you see there, and why is it important to watch the webinar? So let me break it down for you very clearly. But before I do that, okay, let me just check. Okay. Hello po. Thank you so much, Madam Coach Rose. She's watching from Perth. Thank you so much. Okay. All right. So this webinar, this is a 90-minute live info session, and it's actually divided into two parts. Okay. So the first part will actually give you a full overview of how the business works, how you can start, what the system is about, and how ordinary people like you and me are building their digital business online using a proven system. Okay. You will also learn the concept behind it, how we're able to run a business online using social media, even without creating our own products or doing the selling ourselves. So yes, we don't sell in this business. And that's the beauty of this business. It's not about chasing people. It's really, it's also not about being salesy. The system does the explaining and the selling for you. Yes, there's still sales, but as a business owner, you won't be doing the actual selling. The system, we have a system, we have a platform that actually takes care of that part already for us, right? And the second part of the webinar is honestly my favorite because it's all about real stories from real people. You will hear from business owners who started part-time while working full-time jobs and now they're earning enough to create the freedom they've always wanted for their families. You'll also see parents who just wanted to spend more time with their kids. You'll hear stories of people from all over the world, from nurses, from engineers, teachers, stay at home moms, whatever professions you are in, all using the same system. They're all creating results in their own pace and their own way, right? It's very inspiring because you'll realize that if these ordinary people, these everyday people can do it, then you can too. You can also start the business because everything is provided to you, and we're all using the same system. We're all using the same training. We're given mentorship and coaches. We're all using the same blueprint, right, in the business. Now, once you've watched the webinar, you'll understand why I always say that is the first step, because it gives you clarity, it gives you knowledge, it helps you see if this is something that can fit your lifestyle, your goals, your family goals, and your dreams for yourself and for your family as well. And once you finish the webinar, the next step will be shown right away. So you will be guided to start the introductory part of the business, where you'll get access to step-by-step training system that teaches you everything that you need to know about this business. And from there, you'll also be connected to our global online community. It's a private group of digital entrepreneurs from all over the world. And you'll see people at different stages of their journey. You'll learn from their experiences, you'll get motivated and supported every step of the way. And that's what makes this business so powerful. You're never alone in your journey, right? And of course, when you join, you'll also get one-on-one coaching from your assigned coach together with your mentor. That means you get personalized guidance. You'll have someone to help you identify the best strategies based on your own situation, based on your goals and your own schedules as well. So yeah, because we understand that everyone's journey is different. There are some parents who are doing this business full time, and others are doing it part time. But what matters is really that you start your business, right? That's what's important. The system, the community, and the coaching and mentorship, they're already in place. You just have to take that first step so you get access to all of this. Right now, you might think, how can I watch the webinar? Right, it's very simple. You just have to register on our website. It's here, jelinchristtian.com. And once you register, you will receive a confirmation email with your personalized link to the webinar, and also some information about this business. You can choose to watch it live or on a replay, whichever is convenient for you, right? You can even watch it as many times as you want, just like how my husband and I did, before we started the business. I think we watched it 3 or 4 times, right? Because every session features different speakers and panelists from different parts of the world, right? And if you're based here in the Pacific, live e- our webinars are live every Wednesdays and Fridays at 10 a.m. Papua New Guinea time, and that's 8 a.m. in the Philippines. If you're in US or Canada, you can catch them every Tuesdays and Thursdays, right? So my message to you is that if you've been thinking about starting, if you've been curious but you're not sure, right? Just start with the webinar, right? That one decision could open doors you've never imagined. Because when I first watched it, I didn't know what to expect. I was just curious, right? I was a working mom, and then and my husband was working overseas, so I was really tired of solo parenting. My daughter, we only had one back then, and I was also missing time with my daughter because I was working in the city, and I would leave my daughter to my parents in the province, right? So But that 90-minute video has changed everything for me. It gave me hope. It made me see that there's another way. There is a better way. And now, years later, 4 years, this business has allowed me to stay home with our kids, work around my family's schedule, and help other working parents do the same. That's also very, very priceless, when you get to help other parents who are in the same situation as you are before starting the business. Because I knew that the business can really help them. And so that's why we're so passionate about helping working parents start their own digital business too. Because some of them are really looking for something that they could do from home, and they can also earn at the same time. And this business gave me that. So if I was able to do it, you can do this business too. It all started with watching that webinar. So if you're watching me right now live or via replay, this is your sign. Maybe it's time to take that first step too. Right. So again, your first step is to register on our website, jalincrishan.com. Watch that free info session. You take notes and see for yourself how this business is changing lives around the world, because it has worked for me, and for thousands of others it can work for you too. All right, so that's it for today. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. I'm so, so grateful that you're always here supporting us on our page, commenting and engaging with us. Thank you so much, everybody. And we hope to inspire more working parents, that there are other ways, for you to earn and be present as well to your kids. And one of that is this business that we've started 4 years ago, right? So that's it. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. We'll see you again on the next episode of Digibiz 101. Bye for now.